Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University, and we've got a new series that we're starting today. We're calling this our Top 10 Craps Strategies. This came from a single elimination tournament that I did last year, and these are the top 10 finishers in that tournament. We're going to go count them down from number 10 to number 1, and this is not a scientific result. This is, again, just the result of a tournament that I did last year. So this is just for fun, but these are some very good strategies that I think are worth reviewing, worth remembering. Sometimes we have all the new strategies and we put some of the ones that are very good strategies in the file cabinet and forget about it. So today we're going to start with number 10, and number 10 is the Butterburg, and it's presented by danntanna357. We're going to start off with the $1,500 bankroll, and we will work the dark side a little bit, work the light side a little bit, get in and out, all the things that I love in a system. And we'll head down to the Crapsy virtual felt here and roll this one out and see if it's as good as I think it is. So let's head down to the felt right now, and we will see you there in just a second. Okay, everyone, down here on the Crapsy virtual craps table felt, and we're getting ready to roll out the Butterburg, which is presented by danntanna357. Now what we're doing here, we're counting down the top 10 craps strategies, and Butterburg came in at number 10. So we're going to explain how this works, then we're going to roll it out and see what kind of a result we get. Now we're counting down the top 10 here. They're not; these are not scientific results. These are just for fun. But these are 10 strategies that are certainly worth remembering. They're all good strategies, and so we're going to review them from number 10 to number 1. And once again, Butterburg is number 10. So if you look at the top right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see our $1,500 buy-in. We're playing at a $10 minimum bet table. The way this system works, we're going to start off with a $10 pass line bet and $10 don't pass line bet. Let me redo that. And not every casino will let you do this, but there are some that will. So if you're going to use this system, you'll have to find one of those casinos. So we'll get a number established with this bet, and then danntanna does not bet anything further on the first roll. He wants to avoid the 0.7 ounce PSO. So once we get one throw in, and that number doesn't matter, of course, unless it's a 7, then we'll start the process over again. Once the number is established, he'll bet either 52 or 54 across, depending on whether or not the number hit is the 6 or the 8. And also take max odds on the don't pass bet. And he'll can stay up like that until he has 2 score hits, and once that happens, he'll pull everything back down until the shooter finishes. Now if we lose on that shooter, we will step up 1 unit until we reach our session high. So we're going to go ahead and begin now. We've got the Dewey don't bet out, so let's roll the first roll here and get this thing going. Here we go. Okay, there's a winner 7, so that's a wash. We win the pass line bet and we lose the don't pass, so let's just do that again. All right, now we have a number established, which is 9. So in this system, we do not bet anything on the first rollout after a point's established, because again, danntanna's thoughts was trying to avoid the 0.7 out. So here's the first roll, and that's a 10 easy, 6-4 10 easy. And so now we'll come back with 54 across, and then we'll take max odds on the don't pass line bet. And now we're looking for 2 hits, and then we'll go down. So here's the first roll. And there's the 401, the no field 5, so there's 1 score hit. And we're just looking for 1 more now. And there's a 6 easy, so that's 2 score hits. And now we take everything down. So all the place bets come down, we take our odds bets down, and now we're just with the do we don't. And that's what we'll stay with until this shooter either hits his number, which he just did, the 639, or 7's out. So we won 28 on the first shooter, and on to the second shooter. We got the do we don't out, and here's the come out roll. And that's the 5-3, that's the 8 easy. So we do have a number established, and once again, no bet on the first roll. And that's the craps 3. So now we'll come out with our place bets, and that'll be 52 across on this one. And then we'll do the max odds on the don't pass. And we're looking for 2 hits now. All right, there's the square pair. So that is a score hit, but we did get knocked off the don't pass. So that's a loser on this shooter. We're going to go ahead and bring everything down, and then we'll just start over. All right, there's the do we don't again. And what I should have done, since we lost on that shooter, we need to step up a level. So we have, instead of $10 do we don't, we'll do a $15 do we don't. And then we'll also increase our place bets. So hard 6 is the number, and we're off on the first roll. And there's the bowl popcorn, the 10 hard. Now we're at 1468, and we're going to, as I said, step up 1 unit. So that'll be 15 on the outside numbers, 18 on the 8. And then of course we've got 15 on the Dewey and on the Dewey don't. And then we'll take odds, max odds on the DP. And looking once again for 2 hits, and the high water mark for this session is 1528, and that's what we're shooting for. All right, there's the Colt 45, that's the center field 9, so that's 1 score hit. And we're just looking for 1 more here. And there's a 7 out. All right, so we did lose our place bets, but we made it back with our don't pass line odds. And so we're sitting at 1486, so we're still not at our high water mark, so we'll stay at the $15 level. And we have the Dewey don't out, and here's the come out roll. And that's 2 craps, so we win the DP, we lose the pass line. So once again, just a wash. And all these are going to be washes unless we throw the 12, the box cars. So 4-1's the number. So 5 will be our be where the puck will go. And once again, no bet on the first rollout after a point's established. And there's the 4 easy. So now we'll come up with our place bets. And again, that'll be 15 on the outside numbers and 18 on the 6 and the 8. And then we'll do the max odds on the don't pass. And once again, we're looking for 2 hits. Here we go. So there's the 6-3, that's the center field 9. So there's 1 hit, that's $21 payout. And just looking for 1 more now. And there's a winner 5, so we do lose once again. And that puts us down to 1417. So we'll bring everything down, and we'll step up another unit to $20 now. On the Dewey don't, get a number established. And there's the 5-3, that's the 8 easy. So let's get our place bets down. And this time we have $20 on the outside numbers and 24 on the 6. And then the max odds on the don't pass line, $120. So we're all set, and we're looking for 2 hits. Here we go. And this is immediately a 7 out. So we'll go on to the next shooter now, and we'll stay at the $20 level. And here's the come out roll. And there's the 5-1, that's the 6 easy, so that'll be our number. And no bet on the first roll after the number's established. And there's the PSO, so we saved a little money on that one. On to the next shooter. And 401 to the no field 5 this time. So let's get our, let's see, no, we got one roll, no bet. Okay, there's the 4 hard, the double deuces. So now we can put our place bets down. And we'll come back with our max odds on the don't pass. And we're ready to go, looking for 2 hits here. And there's the aces in both places, so that doesn't count, doesn't help, doesn't hurt. And there's another immediate 7 out. So this is a horribly cold table, and we've only lost $115 on it. Fortunately, we've had the protection of the don't pass line bets, or we would be wiped out, pretty much wiped out by now. So next shooter, so there's the winner 7, so that's a wash for us. We win the pass line, we lose the don't pass. So we'll just do the same again. So there's center field 9, that'll be our point. And nothing on the first roll after the points established. And there's the 3 craps, so now we can go ahead and put our place bets out. And that's 20 on the outside numbers, 24 on the 6 and the 8. And then once again, max odds on the don't pass. So once again, looking for 2 hits. And there's the 3, 1, 4 easy, so that's 1 hit. And just need 1 more now. And 3, 1, 4 once again. So now we'll bring everything down and pull the odds and let this shooter roll it on out. And there's aces in both places. Snake eyes. And there's a 6, 2, 8 easy. And back-to-back 8 easy, so a little repeater. And there's a 6 easy, banging those inside numbers. And there's the winner 9. Okay, so now we can start our betting process once again. And we're trying to get to our high water mark of 1528. And once we do that, we can go back to the base level, the $10 bets. So 10, 6, 4, 10, that'll be our number. So puck will move to the 10, no bet on the first roll after the points established. And there's the PSO, so we avoid another bad situation there. And we'll just rinse and repeat here. We got our bets up. And that's the 2 craps, so that's a wash. We lose the pass line bet, win the DP. And there's the no field 5, the tray and the duck. So no bet on the first roll after the points established, and that's 4-2, that's 6 easy. And now we can get our place bets out. And that's 20 on the outside numbers, 24 on the 6 and the 8. And then we'll take max odds on the don't pass. And we're ready to go, looking for 2 hits. And there's 6-2, that's the 8 easy, so there's 1 hit for us. And looking for 1 more now. And that's yo 11, so that doesn't help, doesn't hurt. And we're still looking for that second hit. And there's the 7 out, so we can't pull that one off. And so we're still sitting at 1463, trying to get back to 1528 and struggling to get there. So we got our Dewey don't bet out, and there's the come out 7, so that's a wash for us as we win the front line winner. The pass line bet wins and the don't pass line bet loses. And there it is again. So let's try that again. And why not 4 7s in a row? And we finally get a number established. That's the 2x4. 6 easy, so no bet on the first roll. And there's the 4-1 no field 5, so now we can put our bets up. And so we'll do the 20 on the outside numbers, 24 on the 8 on this one. Max odds on the DP on the don't pass. And trying to get those 2 hits once again. We're struggling, but there's one of them. And see if we can get one more, we'll pull everything down. Nope, there's the 7 again. So we did gain a little bit on that one. So we're at $14.98. So we'll get our bets back up for the next shooter. This is shooter number 8. And there's another 7. So this is 53 rolls. That's 53 rolls. We've had 14 sevens. So that'll give you some indication of just how cold this table is right now. And make it 15 sevens. There's another one. Wow. I think this is very telling of how strong this system is. To you know, you've got 55 rolls now. You got 15 sevens. Good grief! And you're down $2. You know, come on. How can you beat that? Okay, the 10 easy is the number. We've got the number established. No bet on the first roll. And there's the 3-1-4. And so we'll get our place bets down now. And once again, that's 20 on the outside numbers, 24 on the 6 and the 8. Let's do the max odds. And looking for 2 hits. And can't pull it off. This is funny. Okay, so we lost money there. So we're gonna step up. I think to 25 now on the do don't, and just hope that these dice will warm up a little bit because they are ice cold right now. Okay, that's a wash again on the yo, and there's another 7. Why not? So that's another wash. And next roll. And we do get a number established. That's the 2x4. The old lumberyard, the 6 easy. And no bet on the first roll. And there's that 4 hard this time, the double deuces. So let's get these place bets down. This time it's 25 on the outside numbers and 30 on the 8 on in this particular case. And then max odds on the don't pass. And we're looking for 2 hits. And there's that 7 again. Why not? So we'll just stay at 25. We only lost a little bit on that one. And that's high enough already. There's another 7. Wow. Okay, there's the 3-2. That's the no field 5. So that's 64 rolls and 19 sevens. So no bet on the first roll after the points established. And that's the 4 easy. So now we get our bets down. And we'll do max odds on the don't pass. And here we go, looking for 2 hits. Oh, and we hit the winner 5. So that's going to hurt us. So we'll have to step up another unit. We'll take everything down and start over. So that's 30 on both the pass line and don't pass line. And 3 craps, so that's a wash. Get the bet out again. And the number 6, that's a 6 easy. And no bet on the first roll after the points established. And that's the snake eyes. So now we get our bets out. And that's 30 on the outside numbers and 36 on the 8 in this case. And then max odds on the don't pass. So let's see if we can get a hit or 2 here. So there's the 3-1-4 easy. So there's 1 score hit. and center field 9. So there's 2 score hits, and that's pretty unusual for this particular session. So we'll take everything down and let this one roll out. So there's the 5-3, the 8 easy. And there's the winner 6. Okay, so on to the next shooter now. And we'll stay at the $30 level here. We're still trying to get back to 1528, which is our high water mark. Numbers the 5-1, the 6 easy. So no bet on the first roll, and that's the 3 craps. And now we can get our bets up. All right, so 30 on the outside number, 36 on the 8, and max odds on the don't pass. And we're rolling. Okay, there's the 3 craps again, the blackjack 21. So next roll, and there's that 7 out. So we'll stay at the $30 level here. And there's another 7. So that's a wash once again. And I guess if you wanted to do a video on how to throw 7s, this would be the one. So there's the 3-2 no field 5. So no bets on the roll following the point established. And there's the 5-1 6 easy. So now let's get our place bets up. And again, that's 30 on the outside numbers, 36 on the 6 and the 8. And then we'll do max odds on the don't pass line bet and see if we can get 2 hits. So there's the Colt 45, the center field 9. So that's a score hit. And just looking for 1 more, and then we'll come down. So there's a repeater, another 6-3 center field 9. So we'll pull down the place bets, take down the odds bet, and roll it out. And we're back at 1474 now. There's another 6-3-9, so that's 3 in a row. And there's the 7 out. Knew it wouldn't take long. All right, so we'll stay at the $30 level, still trying to get to 1528, and we can return to the base level once we get to our session high. So there's the 6 easy. That'll be the where the puck heads, and no bet on the first roll. And there's a 6-2-8 easy. And now we'll get our bets out. And again, 30 on the outside numbers, 36 on the 8 here, and then max odds on the don't pass. And see if we can get 2 hits. And there's the winner 6, worst number we could get. So everything comes down, and we'll go up to 35 now. Come out roll, 2 craps, so win 1, lose 1. Nobody hurt there. And there's 6-3, that's the center field 9. So no bet on the first roll once the point is established, and that's the 4-2, the 6 easy. And now we can get our place bets up, and that's 35 on the outside numbers, 42 on the inside numbers, and then once again max odds on the don't pass bet. And there's an immediate 7. So we'll just stay at the 35 level here. And number is going to be 6 once again, 6 easy, the 2x4. So no bet on the first one. And that's your 11. And now we can get our place bets up and our odds bets up. So once again, 35 on the outside numbers, 42 on the 8, and max odds on the DP. And there's a no field 5, so that's 1 score hit. And 3-1-4, so that's 2 score hits. All right, we can take those. So we'll bring everything down. That's how the strategy is designed to work. And there's the 7 out. So we'll stay at the $35 level for this shooter. And there's 2 craps, so win 1, lose 1 there. That's a wash. And next shooter. And there's a 7. So once again a wash. And there's a number, there's a 6, 4, 10 easy. So no bet on the first roll here. And there's the 0.7 out. So that's 100 rolls, 26 of them have been a 7. And that is a definition of a ice cold table. So 6 easy is the number, so puck moves to the 6. No bet on the first roll after the number has been established. And that's the 5, 3, that's the 8 easy. So we get our place bets down now. And once again, that's 35 on the outside numbers, 42 on the 8 in this instance. And we'll get our maximum on our odds on our don't pass. And there's the 4-1, that's the no field 5. So there's 1 score hit, and just looking for 1 more now. And back-to-back 5, so we'll take that. And once again, everything will come down now. Pull the odds and let this shooter roll it out. And there's the winner 6. All right. So stick at 35. Still trying to get to 1528, which would be our session high. And the 7s just keep on coming. There's the 6-1. And another 7, why not? And 3 in a row. I can't imagine hardly any strategy surviving what we've been through here. I mean, 29 7s and 109 rolls, that's just unbelievable. Okay, so we have a number established, and once again, no bet on the first one to avoid that, the 0.7 out. So we'll stay at the $35 level. And here we go, coming out. And there's the Colt 45, so 9 will be the number. And let's roll another one before we bet anything. And there's the 4-1 no field 5. So 5, we'll get our place bets out now. And once again, 35 on the outside numbers, and then 42 on the 6 and the 8. And we'll do max odds on the don't pass, and looking for 2 hits. And there's one of them, that's the 8 easy. And looking for 1 more now. And there's a 6, 4, 10 easy. All right. So bring everything down, pull our odds. And if you'll notice, we've now at a session high, 1577. So if we're going to have a new shooter out, this is going to be the last shooter, because this has been quite a struggle, and if you're not impressed with this strategy after what we've been through here, I don't know what to tell you. This is one of the few strategies that would survive a table this cold. There's another 7. So wow, what a session. 118 rolls, 31 of them were 7s. So 7 out rolls, 4.56. Well below average, and we still walk away with an extra $77 in our pocket. So thank you to danntanna357 for presenting this strategy. It's been around for a while now, the Butterburg, and just a horribly cold table, and we still walk away a winner. So good for Dan Tanna for coming up with this strategy. Ranked number 10 on the top 10 crap strategies. So we'll be back with number 9 next Sunday, and I hope you'll join us for that. We do thank you for joining us for this video. If you liked it, please give us that thumbs up sign. That'll make us feel good and help the channel out. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so at this time, we would love to have you as part of the student body here at Craps University. And if you're out there rolling those bones this week, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and may all your rolls be winners. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you Wednesday with a roulette video. Until then, bye-bye.